It's 6:30 a.m. on a cold December morning in Troutdale, Oregon. Rick McPherson is headed out for the 6-hour, 360-mile round-trip drive to White Swan, Washington. He's hauling food, clothing, and Christmas toys to a reservation town where the population is 2/3 Native American.
There's a motivation that says there's something here for you. Not only a free food box or a free blanket, but the greatest gift that we can give you. And that's the message of God's love. That's what makes me do what I'm doing. When you roll into town, and I usually signal with a couple of blasts on the air horn, it's almost like the community knows Frontier Missions truck is here.
Rick is delivering donated items to a small store operated by Frontier Mission partner Babe Sternbeck, a Yakima tribe member who knows how difficult it is for families here to make ends meet.
They always have a place to come to if they need anything. Because that one year I had a little kid in school, he wouldn't go to school without a new pair of shoes. So we gave him a pair of shoes and he went to school all year round without missing a day.
We care about those little children, and we care about those families, and we care about that community.
Frontier Missions has an ability to accomplish things that you and I can't.
These are the images many people associate with Native Americans, but their proud and historic culture is threatened every day by alcoholism, drug abuse, and unemployment. 40% of Native American children, more than any other minority group in our country, live in poverty.
The poverty level is really surprising. You wouldn't think that somewhere in the U.S. you have this reservation, and then as soon as you drive on the reservation, you know that you've stepped into another world.
We have had numbers of occasions on reservations where we have talked to little children, teenagers. They have said to us they didn't eat breakfast that day, they didn't have any lunch, there's nothing in their home, nothing for them to eat.
Hi, happy holidays!
So when we give them a food box, they're overwhelmed, they're thrilled.
I think the Lord knows who needs it and they know who needs it too.
From its warehouse near the Columbia River Gorge, Frontier Missions distributes food, clothing, and household items to Native American families living on reservations in 11 western states.
Donating to Frontier Missions enables them. By using Frontier Missions for your donations, you are using their friendship, their trust that they have with the Native Americans to accept these things that are being offered to them.
It's an investment in eternity. You're giving them hope for this life here. You're bringing them food or clothing, or sometimes we bring vehicles, but you're giving them hope for eternity. And people need to have the first hope filled before they're going to trust you that the second hope is even possible.
Okay, thank you. Thank you. Merry Christmas.
Frontier Missions, for me, is such a credible organization because of the leadership and the staff that are there.
We do a very good job of saying, how can we do this to the best of our ability? How can we do it with quality, but how can we get the best value for the dollar that is invested? And I feel like I have a commission, if you will, to make sure that those dollars are spent in the very best way to help Native Americans.
Through volunteers, corporate partners, and private donors, Frontier Missions is able to demonstrate the love of God in action and make a significant difference in the physical and spiritual lives of Native Americans.
We're not just talking about it, we're doing it. Native Americans who are hungry are being fed. People who have no hope, perhaps for the first time, they have hope. They've lost a purpose in their life, and now they have a purpose. If I take a load of groceries 3 times a year to a reservation, they're happy with that. But what if I took a load of groceries every month? There are almost 300 reservations in the United States, and we're in just a fraction of those. So what we could do together is to dream, what if?
What Frontier Missions has done is astounding, but what they could do can be amazing.